To hear past episodes of the Rap Radar podcast, what they got to do, B-Dot?
You got to sign up for TIDAL at TIDAL.com/on-air.
Yeah, that'll get you a 90-day complimentary membership.
Access to 50 million tracks and 200,000 videos.
TIDAL.com on air. Yeah, Rap Radar podcast, Elliot Wilson.
It's B-Dot.
B-Dot, what's up, baby?
Man, we're with the legend.
We're in the compound, man.
I call it the dog pound. No pun intended.
You got the legend, man. Snoop Dogg.
What it done did? What's up, players? How y'all doing?
Feeling
Man,
great.
Thank you for having us in.
Hey, man, thank y'all for coming, man.
This is my first time interviewing Snoop.
Yeah, I told Snoop.
Well,
man,
you finna get the blue carpet treatment then.
Hello.
fresh from the gym, man. Yo, you showing the muscles, man. What's going on with you with this workout regimen?
Man, I'm on something different right now, Elliot. I'm just trying to better me and working on me, and at the same time, I want people to see it. Sometimes you got to show, that you about transformation and about change. I've been able to reinvent myself many different times, but I never showed you. I just showed you the end result. Now I'm showing you the beginning process, and then, by the time we get to the end, you'll be able to appreciate the reinvention.
Right.
So what inspired it? Like, let's set that off. Because it's everything from a eating regimen to, like, break down, because you see the dedication. Like, you keep showing.
Yeah, it's the eating, the sleeping, the resting, the doing the right, workouts for my body and trying to create the right, situation for myself, what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do it the steroid way. I'm trying to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm trying to earn it. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a little bit longer and it's going to hurt a little more, but you only get one body, so I'm trying to make the most of it. For many years, I just was able to just move off of this thing because it was just always put together appropriate, but I felt like I could better it and I could better myself, my mind, my body, and my soul. So it's just a step, trying to better myself as a 46-year-old rapper.
Say that.
Wow.
Say
You know what I
that.
mean? 46 years old, man, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be 21 to 25, and that's it.
You talk about reinvention, man. This new album, The Book of Love, is like, it hit us. I was unexpected. It's like a gospel album from Snoop, but when I listened to it, I was like, yo, this is really good.
Yeah, well, the Bible of Love, what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a record that was in the spirit of my grandmother, that, something that everybody in the house could listen to and something that could match all of this hate and negative energy and this gun violence that's going on in the world. So I wanted to put a project out that was the answer to that, the anti-violence, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this was all about. It was driven from a great spirit, and the people that work with me on the record, some of the great, gospel singers like Rance Allen, the Clark Sisters, John P. Key, Fred Hammond, Charlie Wilson, Patti LaBelle. So it was a great effort that we went in there and just put together something from the bottom of our hearts that could represent peace, love, and a better tomorrow.
Did you reach out to Calvin Butts?
Nah, I ain't even know. I forgot about Cuz. Yeah, I forgot about him, but I'm sure he got to be, proud of the growth that I've made, and then, the transition that I made as far as being able to make music that is in a genre that people wouldn't expect, but it's giving a message, and it's about being the messenger.
Is it hard to get these heavy hitters on the album, considering like your catalog and past content?
Not really, because I think they all respected me, from my past works and just from me being the person that I am outside of the music.
Right.
They understand the dynamics of somebody who's real and somebody who ain't. So I feel like the ones that I reached out to had a real natural love for me and the spirit of being a messenger.
Right.
Because that's all you're doing. You just, delivering a message. Like Sister Clark told me, she said, delivering a message in this mess age. I was like, oh, that was heavy.
That's a bar.
That was heavy.
But you had a lot of experience growing up in the church, like down south, right?
Yeah.
That's when you sort of learned musicianship, right? Like playing piano and like.
Well, I went to church on the east side of Long Beach, and my grandmother and my mother and my whole family was a part of it. It was Doggystyle Trinity Baptist Church. Ricky Harris, rest in peace, his father was one of the ministers there, and we used to do plays, we used to perform, we used to sing, we used to go to other churches and perform, and it was about us trying to hone in to who we were and who we were going to be, not knowing at the time that when we were doing these plays and singing these songs and acting and, creating a different, persona for ourselves, that it would become our life. And then keeping that instillment of God in the church with us, why not, slide back and come pay some homage and give some respect and credit to where I learned how to do it at.
Right. It's almost like a coincidence, or ironic, rather, because I was reading your first Vibe cover story. You were on the first cover of Vibe magazine back in '93, and you said, "I want to thank my mama for putting me in the church." That was a direct quote from you. So it's like, okay, it's a full circle moment.
Yeah, it is. It's like, if you listen to Dre's album, I'm only 18, so I'm young. Well, dear God, I wonder, can you save me?
Right.
So I'm talking to God right there, like, God save me, I'm in jail, you know what I'm saying? But I had a relationship with him to where I could ask him to save me. And then when I moved on to Murder Was the Case, you know what I'm saying, I asked him to save me again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta listen to the testimony, listen to me, identify with it early. This is 92, 93.
Right.
This is the beginning of Snoop Dogg identifying with God and understanding that he is a child of God, and don't matter what he's doing or the lifestyle that he's choosing to lead, he's cut from that cloth, and one day soon he'll find his way back home. He may not be lost no way. He may just be delivering the message a different way.
Right.
Because to me, that's what it was. I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I think I was just delivering a message a different way.
Right.
Now I understand that I could take you to the light, so instead of bringing you to the dark, I could do that instead.
I noticed too, speaking with the message, getting it out, you let the singers do their thing. Like, you're on there a couple times, but you let the artists do their thing, right? Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't about me stepping on no toes, trying to rap on every song. It was about me bringing their talents to the forefront and bringing great gospel music from my perspective on what gospel music is supposed to sound like. So if you got great musicians, you don't step on their toes. You clear the lane and get out the way.
Right.
And that's what I was able to do because I feel like they've been doing this longer than me. They know this world better than me. I'm going to give you a vision, and I want you to bring the vision to life. But when it's time to create the vision, I'm going to get out your way so you can bring it the best way you know how.
Right.
What were those sessions like with these like powerful singers? And
Wow. Like Kim Burrell, when she came through, it was her runs that she was doing was giving you the shakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was hitting notes that was out of here. Faith Evans, when she did Saved, it was like you knew you was going to cry when you was by yourself listening to this song. It was certain moments that when B Slade went there and did that song, Pain, he just sat on the piano and created that song just like that. Like, no, let me read a paper. He just sat down and started playing, and Pain, God knows all your pain. And he went off into it, and it was like, oh my God, by the time he got to the end, it sounded like a Donny Hathaway song. So it was like, the creative process was amazing because gospel musicians got to sing and they got to play.
Right.
yeah, you said they ain't no lip sync.
You know that. If you don't quit playing, you got to know how to sing and you got to know how to play. You understand me? So those are criteria that really readjust the market as far as if you really want to get into this genre, you better know what you're doing.
And like church, because I went to church for Easter, the service is longer than I remember as a kid. You got 32 tracks in that album.
I'm getting you.
Snoop.
It's like 3 services.
Vacation Bible school and everything. Well, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get it all out because it was so much spirit on the project. It was hard to try to contain it and say, let me make a record with 10 songs on it. I did it until it didn't feel good no more. And it felt good when we got to 32. It felt like this is enough because there's so many people on the record. This record is going to be around for 10, 15 years. This is not a here today, gone tomorrow record.
Yeah, no,
Because there's so many greats on it. There's so many moments. There's so many moments that's going to speak to tomorrow, that spoke to yesterday, that's going to speak to today. Then when you listen to these records, they're going to be a breath of fresh air. It's like when the hip-hop community heard it, they was crazy about it because they was like, wow, I ain't been able to express myself like this, but I can't really let nobody see me doing it. But you know what? Hey, Snoop doing this, so I'm going to tell everybody it's all right to do it. I started seeing rappers and producers posting songs from the album, riding their car, closing their eyes, like feeling the spirit, like that's what it was made for.
And
It's not made for the record sales or the accolades. It's made for the spirit. If you get your spirit right, we served our purpose.
The accolades don't hurt though. It's like #1 on the gospel
6
charts.
weeks in a row.
Hey,
I think it's even like you stepped out when you did the reggae album, but I think this album's even being even more received. Like, you know what I mean? Like you stepping out of your zone and making this record. Like, it's got to feel rewarding that it is connecting to people.
it is. It feels rewarding that it's appreciated because, like I said, it was done in the spirit of my grandmother. Because I could never play none of my music for her, and I know she always wanted to be able to let her friends hear some of my music. But how could you play my music for the gospel crowd that she was in?
Right.
So why not give her a record that is catered to her and the gospel crowd?
Yeah,
You said she loved Jimmy Swaggart.
Boy, Jimmy Swaggart was her favorite. Yeah, Jimmy Swagger $300 to $500 every day. Jimmy got to reach that 3 million mark. Sending his money right now.
Yeah, I think on one of the records, I think it's always got to say something. You said she used to give you the daily bread, right?
Yeah. You know, that's the daily bread. It remains in your head. You know what I'm saying? When they instill that in you, certain voices remain. It's with everybody, not just me. There's certain voices that remain in your head when you was a kid that manifest today as a grown man, and you love hearing that voice. Same with you. It's like we have those voices of reason from those people who really loved us and cared about us that, you know, said certain things that put us in positions to where now we can reflect back and say, damn, I really thank you for saying that. Grandma, you seen something in me. You know, she always said you're going to be a preacher. Like, so my music, to her, when I was rapping, I was preaching because there was lots of people in the crowd, and, you know, people loved me, and everybody loved what I was doing. She never heard it, but she knew that people loved me, and it was like, you must be a preacher, because that's, in her mind, that was the biggest thing with a crowd, was a preacher.
Yeah, that was the MC.
Exactly. He was the one, not the two.
Right.
And that's so you said, like, your mother's hard on you, though. She was like, finally you did it. Like, you should have been did this. Like,
My mama's the evangelist, so she been praying for me before I was born, after I was born, when I became a grown man. And like she said, she prayed for all my sins. So, you know, when you got a mother like that constantly praying for you and, you know, talking to God for you, and then when you finally respond with the, you know, with the quickness with what she was saying, it's rewarding, but at the same time, it's like, this is what I've been doing it for. You know what I'm saying? So it's appreciated, it's love. Me and my mama, we got a different kind of relationship because she was my best friend at a certain point in time in life. And we did everything together. This is when she was in the real world. We used to drink, smoke, party, everything. And then she got pregnant and had my little brother. And then she found God. And then everything in the house changed. Like, we had to go to church on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. Like, what the hell, what's going on?
night sessions.
What happened to the small liquor bull and the dancing with the fat women? What's happening?
Now you say you're talking about the ladies with the big church hats.
Come on, man. That's mama crowd. That's our whole front row. That old school look, you know what I'm saying? Aunties and grandmas with the big hats, the church ladies. But they always praying for you. They always got the spirit right for you. They keep you covered, basically.
They're ready to whoop you, too.
Boy,
Step out of line.
boy, they whoop you all in with them purses at once.
I also noticed that you put this on All the Time Entertainment. You've had different imprints in the past, but why was this the right one?
Because God is good all the time. And I wanted to have a label that was about that, to disassociate from my hip-hop labels and my other ventures, but just to have something that was strictly for the gospel genre in that world, because I felt like this project was so good that I'm going to continue to do music like this. There's so many artists on this project that want me to continue to work with them. We have a great chemistry that it makes sense. And then looking down the road, when I did this, my intentions was to do this and then do a youth gospel choir to follow up, because I wanted to focus on the youth and give them an opportunity to do gospel music as well, because the youth with those voices sometimes are chasing their dreams in the R&B and rap world, and it's really not what it seems to be. And if you do it for the right spirit, that's what the gospel music attachment is. It's not about money, it's about the spirit. So if I can redirect the spirit of the artist, it may make them, you know, understand the game more.
It's interesting to hear you say that, because a lot of the R&B greats credit being in the church for their skills and their acumen. So I guess you're still applying that into the hip-hop.
Definitely, because you have to understand the church is going to have you on perfection when it comes to singing and playing and performing. So before you become an R&B singer, you would really want to make sure that you're a perfectionist.
Right.
And a lot of R&B singers don't have that. It's a chosen few that could perform, sing, and bring it and swing it. But on a scale of 1 to 10, they couldn't compete with half of the gospel singers on any day. And you can name the top 5 singers in R&B. Beyonce probably the only one that can get down with them.
Just on the skill level.
Because she come from that.
Yeah, she come from the church.
She come from that cloth.
Yeah.
Now, the white girl, what's her name, Tori Kelly? Cold. No, she came to the Stellar Awards, the Gospel Awards, and she went on that stage and ripped. Kiki Wyatt, cold.
Yeah, she's
cold. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta have all of that. And a lot of R&B singers and pop singers don't have that. They have the dance moves and the choreography, and then the Janet Jackson mic, and then sometimes they singing, and then sometimes they not because they dancing. And then sometimes they singing, and sometimes they not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
In gospel, could you get away with that? Could you ever just let the mic go and be like, you don't shimmy your ass out that altar? Sister Jenkins, you up there bullshitting. Get out of there.
Kick you out.
For real.
But you put, don't get it twisted though. You put some rap out like right after, right? Like on 420 or something. Put some gangster
No,
rap.
220
right
came out right before it.
Right.
Okay.
Because I had to get that out of my system.
Yeah.
It was something that was in my system that I had to get out. And when I did it, it was done and I felt good about it. And I just immediately got into the gospel thing and it was all I was on. So it was kind of hard to promote that.
Yeah.
But I didn't care because that was a street record. So it promoted itself. Like some things you have to do and let it be word of mouth and not be so gimmicky. Everybody wants to just, I gotta promote it, I gotta do it. Man, sometimes let the thing promote itself. You can over promote sometimes. You could tell somebody it's so good, it's so bad.
That's true.
How about letting the people tell you it's so good that I need to discover it and find it?
One good thing you've done with your presence is that with the way you've embraced social media, which makes it like you're not just relying on like the album cycle to be relevant. Like you've been able to master it. You know, how have you made that adjustment, and why is that important to you? It seems like you, because that's how we communicate. I hit you on DM,
Right.
IG DM. That's how we set up interviews. Like,
Well, I've
it's
always
really-
been that way before social media. I've always been the up close and personal. Whenever we would, early on, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, we went to New York, right? Dre was in the hotel room. Snoop Dogg went to go meet EPMD. I went to go meet Daz Effects. I went to go meet Redman and K Solo. And I went to go do shit in the hood to fuck with niggas.
Make connections, yeah.
And then they would take me to the restaurant or the weed niggas or the clothing store, and I would meet the nigga that ran the store, or the weed nigga, or the whoop-de-wop, and then I would come back and I'd go see him again, and then it was like, okay, so I was doing the social media shit before the social media shit. Just like what I just pulled up 2 days ago in Harlem. Me and Dave East.
Yeah.
DM'd him. Nigga, your shit hot. I fuck with you, cuz. What's happening? When you come to L.A., hit me. I'm in L.A., Unc. Nigga, pull up. Pull up, play me some of his songs, have my niggas send some beats. Boom. What you think about this? That shit hot. All right, let's go. Let's go 4, 4, 4, 4. For real, yeah, nigga, 4, 4, 4, 4. All right, you go first. Boom, take off. Boom, I'm behind him. Boom, 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 boom. By the time we get to the end, everybody in the room like, nigga, that shit hard as fuck.
Trading bars.
Exactly. So now it's like, nigga, I'm coming to New York in about a week and a half, nigga. Set up something in Harlem, nigga. We shooting in Harlem. I ain't never did nothing in Harlem. Snoop Dogg ain't never shot a video in Harlem, nigga. Let's go. Wow. No permits. We shoot in front of the Apollo, late night. They get the word, call us back, open the Apollo up 2 days later. We on the interior of the Apollo.
Wow.
Lit.
I heard y'all was at the seafood spot, the 24-hour
My
joint.
nigga.
El Puerto.
That's it's the motherfucking best seafood spot I ever had in my whole life.
Across the street from the projects, 125th Street.
Grant,
Of course. Of course.
it's the best motherfucking seafood spot I ever had in my life, and every time I go to New York, you niggas will be seeing me.
What's the one they said something about cookies in the beginning? Like, the cookies
Yeah,
or
the
something?
bubblegum cookies. I'll show you what it is. I wish I had some. I got some in my room. I'll show you. I'll show you what it is. It's that thing that killed John Wayne. It's the do it fluid.
But I'm sure, Dave East grew up on your music just as much as I have. 25 years will make the debut of the Chronic, Doggystyle, excuse me. Like, what does that feel like? Do you reflect? I know you say you don't listen to the album no more.
That's crazy because we was in the Apollo, and little Billy the Kid, the dude that's been there since the motherfucking building opened up, was telling stories about how when Michael Jackson was 9 years old, when James Brown did the live album up in there, just giving us the history of the Apollo. Then the nigga said, I remember when Snoop Dogg came in for the first time, and I was like, nigga, I was 21 years old.
Wow.
I went to Dr. J's and bought me a green New York Jet jacket with some green khakis and some motherfucking black chucks. He was like, I remember that. I said, I was 21 years old.
Wow.
And then I looked at Dave East. I said, nigga, how old was you? That nigga said, nigga, I wasn't even born.
Real shit.
That's crazy. But do you still listen to Doggystyle now or not so much?
I perform the songs from Doggystyle when I'm on stage. But as far as like listening to the whole body of work, I don't do that. I don't know why, but maybe when I'm vasting in the sun, I'll be able to just listen back to my work. I don't have time to look at my highlights because I'm still making plays. If that makes sense.
Right.
You know, I may not be scoring triple doubles, but I'm on Sports Center.
Yeah. You were saying that like you got over that hip hop thing and feeling like I gotta be the number one guy at all moments. Like you found your comfort in like, you know.
I find my comfort in being in the back seat. Remember, I started with Dre in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So I was always content with playing my role. Actually, I was in the back seat. Dre was driving, DOC was in the passenger seat, and I was in the back seat. Let's get that part.
The cover came out.
Right, exactly. Get that part together. You understand me? So I don't have no problem with taking the back seat to anything and anybody. But at some point in time, you do need to take the lead. But I do respect the fact that I have the understanding to know when I can get out of the way and allow somebody else to lead and then me to, you know, take direction. Like when I work with Pharrell, that's allowing him to take the lead, you know. Well, what you think I should be on? Nigga, you should be doing this. Nigga, you should be on some gangster shit. Nigga, you should be on some funk shit. Whatever you say, Pharrell, I'm with you. Like to be able to allow somebody to direct you and drive you.
That's the advice I always give people when artists start to lose their way. It's like they keep executive producing themselves. Like you got to kind of give the control to somebody you respect. And I feel like you did that with Pharrell, and it sort of reignited a whole level of your career, another level of your career.
It did. It
First
was my
number one record.
First number one record would Drop It Like It's Hot. And the record was so dope. Look, I ain't never shared this story, but this nigga Pharrell was so happy for the record. He knew it was a hit. I kind of like knew it was a hit, but didn't really know it was a hit. So he called Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, like, these is like the gods. Like, when you play records for them, either they fucking hate it or they fucking love it. So he called Jimmy Iovine. Him and Jimmy get together. He played for Jimmy. Jimmy like, this is a fucking hit record. This song is fucking hot. This is a fucking hit record. So he like, I'm bringing Dre to the studio right now. So he finna come up here with Dre. So the kid in me leaves. Because I don't like being around. Because it's critiquing my shit from other people. You understand what I'm saying?
Dre is harsh. Dre is harsh with
That
it.
nigga harsh. So, in case he didn't like the motherfucker, I didn't want to be there for him to say the wrong shit to Pharrell and Pharrell to be rubbed the wrong way. So, I leave. Nigga, he come in there and listen to it. I call up there. He like, nigga, where you at? I'm like, I had to go get some chronic, you know what I'm saying? Make up some kind of lie or something. He like, nigga, this motherfucker's a hit. Nigga, this motherfucker's hot. I'm like, good looking out, cuz. So it was like, to have his approval was like confirmation that giving Pharrell the key to driving Snoop Dogg was a beautiful thing.
Even when you're like making a Doggystyle, do you know you're making a classic?
Not really. You know, you like one thing about magic, you feel the magic when it's happening, but you don't know it's happening. But when you reflect back on it, you be like, damn, that was a magical moment. Because anytime me and the homies talk about either making the Doggystyle album or going on the Up and Smoke tour, anything that was, you know, the Coachella, whatever we did that was like memorable, that stains in your brain, at the moment, you don't know it's magic. But the afterthought is when you finally able to, because we don't get a chance to watch our highlights. You know, we're not like athletes. The athletes have to go back to the gym or to the football, you know, film room and study. We don't get to do that.
And it's constantly replayed too. Like you see Michael Jordan hitting the shot.
Watching they shit, what they did right, what they did. We don't do that. We drop, pop, set up shop. We move on to the next location. For real.
Yeah, because even though I lived through the era, when I look at like Dre on Arsenio or you doing something on Arsenio, it seems surreal. Like even though I was in that moment.
That was Dr. Dre first and only time DJing.
Wow.
Was on Arsenio.
For Snoop Dogg. Remember, he was my DJ on there.
Yeah.
Then we did.
But I feel like you guys use that outlet. Like you did so many historical stuff.
He was not.
Yeah.
Remember, Dr. Dre started off as a DJ.
Record crew, yep.
He lost that urge. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when we did the Arsenio Hall show, the nigga told me, nigga, I'm DJing for you tonight. And if you listen to that show, just listen to the way he DJing and the way my vocal tone sound on the Shiznit. Just listen to
online. The Shiznit performance.
That just listen to the way that sound. That's the exact same way I did it in the studio. I didn't even write that song. I just went in there and closed my eyes and just bust that motherfucker. And just like knowing just watching his head, cause he moved to the beat a different way. He don't move like we move to. He moves that motherfucker like a different beat.
What, you talk about we talk about the albums, but I was talking about earlier with Beat Out. Nothing But a G Thing on its own, I remember was such a cultural moment. It was like an instant classic. Like, what was it like making that record? Like, you know, because that's like a Dave East thing where you guys are going back and forth.
Now watch. I wrote this song off of another beat. If you're a real hip hop head, you would know what this beat is. The beat go, doom doom doom.
Oh, Southside Movement. Yeah, the break beat. Yeah, Southside Movement.
So I wrote G Thing off of that.
Not the Leon Haywood.
2, 3. So it was moving off of that. I was on 10th in line, living with my cousin, DeAndre.
Also, I don't know how the fuck you remember everything. You smoking, you remember everything.
Yeah, so
I don't know how you do that.
the nigga Dre give me a cassette with that beat on it. And he like, go write something to this. So I write G Thing at my cousin's house off of that beat. So I busted for him over the phone. He like it. Now watch this. I go take a piss test because I was having a toothache. Fucked around, got a codeine from my auntie. Go take a piss test and get a dirty test. But my probation officer know that it's not cocaine because that's what I was selling. So it was a codeine dirty test. He sympathized with me. He's like, okay, I know you didn't have no money to go to no doctor or no dentist to get no shit, so you telling me the truth. I said, I've got the prescription from my auntie. I had to give her up. Showed the little pills and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was on joint suspension, nigga. I was going to be going to the pen for a minute, so they sent me to the county for like 4 months as a violation. So those 4 months I'm in there, Dr. Dre tell me, nigga, when you get out, I got you. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in there, still rapping, still getting my shit on, getting my pen together, getting my shit right.
Was Deep Cover out before that, or it hadn't come out before that?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
Get out, go to Dre house. Now he like, that song you wrote, bust it for me again. So he put the first beat on, doom, doom, and I bust it. He like, He grabbed a Leon Haywood record and spin that motherfucker back. He said, bust it off of this. He said, as soon as it turned around, started. 1, 2, 3 into the folks. And it was like, oh shit. That motherfucker was do-do-do-doom. 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 And my lyrics was just like bouncing off of that shit, like bouncing. He was like, yeah, nigga, we doing it off of that. And he whoop-de-wopped it, whoop-wop. Think he called Leon Haywood and bought the sample.
Wow.
And had it replayed. Dre owns that sample.
I didn't know that.
Look it up.
Wow.
I think he bought that sample and he owns that sample and he had it replayed. That's why that shit sound like.
Wow.
Come on, man.
And then you knew he was gonna rhyme on that himself too and go back and forth.
I wrote the whole song.
Yeah.
So when I wrote my verse, the second verse, I say, Dre creep to the mic like a phantom. So I just start writing this shit. Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. And I'm just writing. So when I busted, I'm like, when I get to the second verse, that's your part. I busted, and nigga like, he on the side of me like, yeah, nigga, that's hard. Yeah, nigga. So, encouraging.
Yeah.
Not shooting me down, but like, nigga, that shit you wrote is dope. Then when we get to the second verse, falling back on that ass. What the hell if I gangster lean? Getting funky on the mic like a old batch of collard greens. So I'm getting to the all that shit, boom, boom, boom. Write him back in. Then I get to the end of his verse and I'm stuck. I don't know how to end it. DLC come in and say, like this, that, and this, and like
So
that,
was
like this, and like that, and it's like this. And who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill.
To the next episode.
To the whole next episode DLC.
Like this, that, and this, and it's like this. And who gives a fuck about those?
It reminds me of a story. There was a clip of the anniversary of Still DRE, and you was giving Jay credit because Jay-Z wrote it, and you were talking about how you had trouble writing it, and you was giving them all the credit, and that bugged people out. They're like, they don't know that era.
They didn't know that Jay-Z wrote that.
No. Some people kind of knew, but it's just surreal to them to think that Jay-Z was writing
this. Jay-Z a bad motherfucker with that sword, man. we was in that motherfucker trying to write for weeks for Dre. And Dre is a critical motherfucker. He just don't take anything. So it was like, as dope as we is, me and DOC, everything we wrote wasn't 10-8. It just wasn't. You know, fuck it, it wasn't. That nigga Jay-Z came to that motherfucker and struck up. Nigga, that first verse, nigga, me and DOC had to look at each other like, that nigga won, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no haters, nigga. We real MCs. So it's like, you gotta understand when you respect the game and you really care about Dre. You don't give a fuck who write for him, just as long as it's the best shit. Right. And if it's a nigga like Jay-Z, wow. Yeah. Why not? Not why.
And you spit that part yourself, like they said, you saying the hook part about representing for the gangsters all across the world.
But he wrote that. Jay-Z wrote the whole song.
But you comfortable spitting that part? You was like, oh, okay.
He wrote it in the tone of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He wrote the rap in the tone of Dr. Dre. Listen to the lyrics. It sound like Dr. Dre, but you can hear Jay-Z penmanship in certain, bar structure.
The enunciation.
Right. Yeah, the structure of the bar. Not the words, but the way the bar is structured. Spend time in the hood. Spend time in the hood. Spend time in the hood. No more living job. Think it's time at the job. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna get mine regardless. But he wrote it in the tone of Dr. Dre. But you can, as a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
And that
it's
beat,
a great
jamming, man. Classic.
It's funny. Before we came here, I told Ellie, and I'm not just saying this because you're here. I said this on the record before that I think G Think is probably the best hip hop song of all time. It's so classic, so perfect, and I think the video was just a great companion piece to it. Like how fun was that whole
video? Was so dope because I look back at it now. Sugar Free was in the video with some niggas I was fresh out of jail, with some niggas I went to elementary school with. It was like a moment that I made it, but I was shy, so it was like I wasn't that nigga that I am now. That's like taking the moment and working that shit. I was like, damn, I can't believe I made it, girl. These motherfuckers love my shit. That shit. I'm gonna keep doing this shit then. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like that, as opposed to, yeah, nigga, you love this shit. Let me give it to you like that, cause I know, I'm in control of this shit. Back then, it was like it was controlling me, and that's the beauty of it all, is that I was innocent and young and fresh.
When do you think it clicked that you got that confidence, like that started to come, that you was putting yourself kind of out there more? Like
when I seen Dre depended on me, like I thought I depended on him, but I seen it the other way around. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean it in a great way. Like to have somebody that you can depend on, that's reliable, and the shit as strong as you, if not stronger, and bring something different to the table, is amazing when you're doing a dynamic duo. And that, to me, became apparent when we started performing. When I would perform, like when we would come out on stage, we come out together. We either bustle a nigga or something. We do something gangsters or motherfucking, and we hit the stage. It's like, you could just hear it. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it. They praise us both, but then there was certain moments where he'd be like, he let me go off. And it's like, nigga, I'm the rapper. So it's like, nigga, he wants me to be in the forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he always say, nigga, I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
He never liked performing deep cover. We probably performed that song 10 times in my whole life.
Have you guys ever had conversations about performing The Chronic in full? Because that's something I would love to see. I'm sure a lot of others would like to see that too.
I'm thinking if it was The Chronic and Doggystyle together, it'd be dope as fuck. As you take the hits from The Chronic and the hits from Doggystyle, you mesh them together.
Right.
But then you got Chronic 2001, that wasn't no motherfucking joke either.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's damn near 15, 16 years old now.
Yeah, it came out in 99, I think it was.
Damn near 20 years old.
Yeah, besides the Still DRE, what are some of your reflections of that record? Because you had to go back to really helping him kind of build that record, right?
This is the key to that. I was on my third record with No Limit.
Yeah.
And I was good again. I was back on my shit. Master P. The nigga Master P. Master P put that shit on me. Yeah. Him and the boys, you know what I'm saying? And
Wait, before you get to that, we're talking about that. Why was the second album that's probably one of the least favorite out of your catalog, like that Doggfather. Why do you think it didn't connect? Like, what were you going through at that time, like that record?
I just beat my murder case, so I wasn't as tough and as mean and as violent as I was on the first record. Dr. Dre did not produce one song on the album. Tupac had just passed away. Suge was in jail. and I was basically on the island by myself, you know, left to hold it down. And the expectations was some gangster shit, some hard shit. But, nigga, I just beat a murder case. Somebody's life was lost. I don't feel like doing that no more. I'm thankful to be given a second chance. I'm remorseful, and I'm gonna represent it differently now because I feel like I should be saving lives because I've been given a second opportunity. And I don't think that the label appreciated or understood it because they didn't push it like they should. And then, you know, it starts with them. Death Row made you believe that whatever they put out was, you know, extraordinary, and it was the greatest shit since grass. So when they didn't do that because they were in limbo, you know what I'm saying?
Shit was in jail at the time.
I mean, the CEO's gone. The number one rapper at the time was Tupac. I stepped down to number 2. There's no doubt. I became the 2. The number one rapper was gone. So now, oh, and the number one producer who produced my whole first album. So now you get me working with different producers, giving an opportunity to a lot of producers who ended up becoming big producers, working with, you know, artists like Charlie Wilson, establishing my relationship with him, doing things. Come on, man. This is when Charlie Wilson was fresh off drugs. So this was like, you got to understand the healing process of what I was going through and what the people on the album was going through. DJ Pooh was producing the majority of the album. He had stepped into the role of, I'll take over where Dre left off. So you got to understand it was a healing process for a lot of us because we were at a point to where we needed to prove ourselves. We needed to do something that felt good, but we didn't want to do nothing ignorant. We had a song called Doggyland that was talking about no violence, no diseases, everybody getting along, and that was a beautiful record. But it was overlooked because, remember, Pac was dead, and then remember, Biggie was going to get killed eventually. So it's like the air of gangster shit was at an all-time high, but the music was not pushed the right way because deaths and lives were lost. So it was like hard to, how could I represent that when 2 of my friends was dead because of that?
Wow.
No, for real. What was that like seeing like the beginning of like, you know, being so close to Dre and him and Suge, their relationship sort of deteriorating?
Ooh, that was crazy, man, because you could just tell Dr. Dre loved the studio to be a certain way. And once Suge became a part of the studio, that's when it became a problem because Suge had no control as far as like rules and regulations. There was so much shit going on up there that I can't even tell y'all about. That's fucking crazy. Like, oh my God. But that's what made us who we were. But that didn't make Dre who he was. Dre was a perfectionist. Whenever we was in the studio, all that mess was cut to a minimum. When he wanted girls up there, he'd have girls up there. When he wanted a bunch of homies up there, but then it would be certain moments where he just want me or the artist he working with or this person or that person or just the crew that's working on the project. And to have 50 gang members in the hallway, in the bathroom, gambling, extracurricular shit, assaults, everything going on while you trying to create music for the masses. I mean, it worked in the beginning because that's what the fuck we was about. But at a certain point, it's like, all right, we need to pull back and get back to being creative because that's what Dr. Dre was great at, being creative. And if you notice, when he left, he wasn't as creative on his first project.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Been there,
But when he got his fucking groove back.
Well, back to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Because his dog was back. He had me back. I was with No Limit for 3 years.
Yeah.
I was on my 3rd album. I just finished The Last Meal. Remember, Dre was a part of Top Dog.
It was my shit.
He was a part of the Top Dog. That's when I first let him in to be
Just
a part
dipping
of
and all that, right?
Exact,
Yeah.
Just dipping, bitch, please, all that. Get him in there. He back in the mix again. Snoop and Dre back to communicating. He's working on Chronic 2001. On the low, that's when he discovers Eminem and the whole 9 and whoop-de-wop. So I slide in. I'm back on my shit. I'm back with the number one niggas. So I'm in there striking up shit, writing and getting my groove back, watching all these young niggas go and the producers go. The spirit is right. It's like the Chronic again.
The energy's there, yeah.
It's right. And it's like when I finished my last album, The Last Meal, boom. Dre do that. He mixed the motherfucking record, matter of fact.
The Last Meal?
Yep.
Last Meal was my shit. The song Issues, I love that, right? That was a great album. I felt it was underrated.
Was Stacey Adams on that joint?
Stacey Adams was on there. You got Cocaine was on it heavy.
Dr. Dre mixed that whole record from top to bottom.
Dope.
Because he wanted to. He was like, nigga, you doing the Chronic 2001, give me your shit. I'm going to handle that. And he took care of that motherfucker for me, and it sounded amazing. As my last record on No Limit for Master P, like, P, I got to give you something classic. The first two was classic to y'all, but I got to give you something classic from us. With the Dr. Dre's and the Whoopty Wops and the Whoops and, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, because those are his records. Yeah. Master P on those records. You know, he gave me my freedom. Those are his. That's why I did my best for him. I was like, I'm trying to give him my best shit because I want him to have some classic shit at the end of the day for giving me a chance to breathe. And then once I got to my third record, he showed me how to be a business. Go create your own label. Put out the East Siders, double platinum. Put out Doggy's Angels. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Woo! Goldie Low.
What was it like seeing Dre get his swagger back, like you said, with 2001, to see him back in position for people that didn't really may have counted him out at that time, to see him like back on top?
It was dope because he was back on this shit. He controlled the environment. When he could control an environment, it's a wrap. He controlled that environment. Jimmy gave him space to breathe, and Suge was out of his life, and you know, Snoop was still there, and Snoop wasn't on death row. It been there, done that. Snoop was making that transformation, so I can't really fuck with you. Then Snoop started squeezing back in on him through my No Limit projects. Like, nigga, give me something, nigga. Give me something. Give me that beat right there, nigga. Give me that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's who I am.
And put it like track 14, not even really like hype it up. Like this,
I'm the nigga that's the nigga that come to the studio and be punching. Nigga, Dre, what's happening? Everybody else be like, they put me in the room and be like, man, you said shit we've been wanting to say for 6 months, man. Because I get him right. Yeah. I get his juices flowing, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, so I'm the inspirator. You know, when he go, I go even harder. And I'm good, but when I got him, I'm fucking great.
How great did you guys feel with that Vibe cover? Every time I see it, it's just so iconic. The one with you, Pac, Suge, Dre.
When we did it, we knew we was like the good fellas, you know, but you be like egotistically knowing you the shit, but then when you see it, then you get confirmation. So it kind of make us all big-headed, you know, because that's what come with it. You know, you get that kind of look in hip-hop when you at the top and then the climate is what it is. You just look like the most gangsters motherfuckers ever walked the planet.
Right.
You know, so we thank Quincy Jones and Vibe Magazine for that, man.
But when you did leave Suge, things got ugly, man. Like, you know, you'd always hear about award show dust-ups and those type of things. Like, because even there's a story that Will Smith was talking about how he met Michael Jackson because Suge was acting up in that award show, like American Music Awards, one of those things. Was that related to you at that time? Like,
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
He was trying to, you know, get at me, and I had a whole bunch of niggas with me, and my niggas was ready, his niggas was ready, and it was like a standoff, and nothing really went down because once his niggas seen I had real niggas, and my niggas seen they was real, it was like, hold on. We done been in the pen with these niggas before. We done did this and that. Hold on, time out, wait a minute, hold on. So it didn't go down like it was supposed to go down, and that's when it started becoming apparent that this nigga really was trying to do something to me. But, you know, we got past all of that because I'm a forgiving individual, and I don't really, you know, dwell on hate or try to do something. I feel like he was just brainwashed and hurt and mad because I was gone, as opposed to just wishing me well on the way out.
So you said you got sat in Vegas and had a 3-hour conversation. Like,
yeah, me and him had a one-on-one. I seen him in Vegas, and it just had to happen. It had to happen that night. Because if it didn't happen, I think he wouldn't be here. Period.
On both sides, it was that crazy,
Yeah, it was that crazy, and we had the upper hand. That's when he was, like, leaking. That's when he wasn't, like, that nigga no more. Yeah, he was, like, leaking. That's when he had a fight in the Vegas, and the little dude was putting hands on him, and it wasn't that he was looking bad. Like, so it was like we had him, but that was my time to get an understanding when I got you. Not to hurt you, but to get an understanding, because I love you like you love me. You gave me an opportunity. You seen something in me. Me and you was dogs, nigga. You was my nigga. I ran with him for a minute. His homies became my homies because he was gangster. Dre was studio. Dre was about the music and the creative. This nigga was gangster. His homies was gangster. So I could get with his homies and go buy weed and hang out with these niggas and do shit and hang out. So it was like they was my kind of niggas. So I would never kick him when he was down, even though I had to put out a record to check him
Oh, Pimp Slap. Right?
at one point because I just had to.
Simon.
I had to. I just had to get that off because it was like.
You waited too. I remember, like it was. You would hear about how bad it was, but you waited a while to put out a record, really kind of saying.
And I addressed it and it was over with because it was like, how can you answer that? This nigga Snoop killed him. He put out some shit that was real. Like, nigga, you jealous because I'm getting money that you thought was yours, and the way I'm breaking it down to him, and how he was the, behind the scenes to in front of the scene. You hypocrite, you this, you that, and it's like, but it was like it was necessary. It was like I had to get that out so they wouldn't get that out.
Yeah. What was said in the conversation? Do you think that kind of really, like, smoothed it out enough to really like realize you could let some of that anger go?
I mean, apologies.
Yeah.
When you know you're wrong as a man, Sugar's a good nigga. He ain't just all bad, just a demon or a villain. That's a good nigga. You just see the bad shit in him. They don't never show you the great shit in him. The smart mind, the articulate thinker, the Fortune 500, businessman that he is. Like, I tap into that side of him. And once we was able to be in a room together, he know I ain't scared of him. So it's like, you ain't finna, punk me or choke me or beat me and none of that shit. So let's get an understanding so when we walking in these streets and we showing up to places, people won't be afraid when you show up. And my niggas won't be reaching for their things and trying to do something to you, but niggas will be accepting you, and we could talk about doing something in the future, maybe a death row scenario where it's through your eyes and my eyes. Because, that's what it need to be. Tell it like it is, not like it was.
Did you ever buy into the speculation that Suge may have involvement in certain activities or certain situations that had went down in hip-hop?
I don't know, because I wasn't with them like that. Like, they gangster shit they did on their own. You know what I'm saying? If you watch any of these shows and, whether it's Unsolved or Snoop Dogg was never in the equation. I watched that Unsolved shit. I watched every fucking episode. Only one event they had with me in there was getting shot at in New York. I don't know how the fuck they found out that, because we ain't never said nothing about that.
Wow.
Never. And they showed it the correct way with Biggie calling the shot, getting us shot at.
Oh, the video shoot, right? The Dog Pound video.
You see the Unsolved?
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's exactly how it went down. Like, we went up to the radio station to get at Flex so we could let everybody in New York know. Nigga, we brought our lowriders out here. We shooting a video. All the New York rappers, come fuck with us. Nigga, we out here. Come be a part of this video. We get down with y'all. But Flex froze us. Like, nah, y'all can't come up. So then we go back to the video. We at the video, now we listening to Hot 97, because that's the shit, we from LA, nigga, we love New York. We listen to Hot 97. Flex get a call from Biggie. We like, oh, Biggie called. And then nigga Biggie go, like, nigga, what's happening, nigga? Red Hook. Whoop, 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 shooting a video. Brooklyn, stand up. We don't know what that mean. We think niggas coming to show some love. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brooklyn, stand up. Like, nigga, so we still shooting the video. Dog Pound, we all out in the snow, in front of the bricks, you know what I'm saying? Getting our shots on, whoop-de-wop, whoop. Go back to the trailer and watch Unsolved.
Yeah, I saw that.
But do you think it was going to be such a moment of that video where you crushed the building? Like, Jay had the lines.
Hey, Biggie and them caused that. And that's all in the art of war. Like, because we didn't fuck him up or try to fuck him up, because we had so much love for him. Me and my team, we love Biggie. Yeah. So we took it on the chin like, fuck. We didn't even say nothing. Like, nigga, this is my first time ever saying something. So we acted like it didn't happen. We was like, But the homies was hot. Death Row was hot. They was like, fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know what I'm saying? They had a problem with it, but we was like, you know what? It's all in the art of war. Yeah. Because I felt like it was some climate, the climate was fucked up, and that's what they chose to do, and that's what Cuz chose to do, and nobody got hit. We was cool, and then the blessing of it all was we seen Biggie in Atlanta with Lil C's. Lil C's was in the lobby, and he was like, dog, Biggie upstairs. This is after Tupac died. And we like, he upstairs? So I got about 100 niggas with me downstairs. So instead of me going up there and ambushing him and doing something crazy to him, I love this nigga. I go upstairs. I think I take Daz with me. Just me and Daz. And we go up there and sees, knock on the door, cuz open the door, and he in like a wheel, like a
Oh, he had the leg.
walker
The leg.
or
Walker,
some shit. Yeah,
yeah.
he like in a little walker. So he walk, nigga hug the nigga. What's up, big? What's up, my nigga? You know, I got to do it fluid. Hit him off with some of this. We start smoking. So now it's just me and him one-on-one. He like giving me the rundown on like how much he loved Tupac, and he really didn't want to see cuz die, and a lot of shit that he said and did, he, you know, he was wrong for it, and he just was apologizing like a man, like, to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting the understanding, because I never tripped on him for what he did. That was a Dog Pound video. That wasn't Tupac video. That was our video, and we got shot at. And the direct shot came from him. But nobody got hit, so we let it go. So when him apologizing to me, we became friends again. Like, nigga, I love you, nigga, and I ain't got nothing but love for you. So now, maybe a couple of months later, I got something in New York. And Puffy always been my nigga, so whenever I go to New York, I check in with them niggas. So Puff like, nigga, Big at the studio. He working on his album, his new album. He got like 4 rooms. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, come through. So I come to the studio. He got Premier in one room, Easy Mo B in one room. I think he got DJ Scratch in the room. He got somebody else in another room. Nigga, every room rocking like a motherfucker. So then, Big in this room, he got about 15 niggas around him. They at the board. He like, dog, come in. I come in. He make a nigga move. You know what I'm saying? I sit right next to him, right? I'm at the board. He like, yo, play that shit. Play that shit. Play that shit for Dog. I'm like, play that shit? What shit? That nigga put that motherfucker on. Boom. He said, this the first song on the album. I'm dreaming of Learjets, mansions, and coupes, and how to sell records like Snoop. Oops. Nigga, everybody in the room was like, I'm like, oh, that shit is hard, cuz. So to me, that was like I guess you would call it our victory lap, that we had really solidified our friendship and we had let bygones be bygones. This is probably something that he wanted to do with Tupac.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, this is like that moment that he probably was wanting with Tupac so bad, to be able to have Pac come to the studio and play his music for him and give him some love on the song and people to hear the song, and then it's like.
Being that you saw the Unsolved movie, what did you think about the revelations surrounding Tupac's death?
That's gang business. Like,
We'll leave it at that.
that's gang business. Like, I mean, California crazy, man. Like, you gotta know. Like, this shit is for real, man. Like, and I felt for him so bad, because it's like, if he could have just stayed being that great rapper and that great businessman and that great entertainer and that actor and that nigga that was inspiring, as opposed to jumping in the gangster lane for real. Like, when you jump in it for real, you got to deal with everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the rules and regulations was explained thoroughly as they should have been, as opposed to keeping him away from that. Like, nigga, just, you ain't never supposed to get no shit like that, where any punches and none of that shit supposed to be thrown, especially on a reputable.
How did Biggie's death affect you? Because they had that moment with him, and then very shortly after, you find out he gets killed.
When Biggie got killed, I bought a bulletproof van. I got that motherfucker outside right now. I'll let you see it. It's still out there. I bought a bulletproof van, and I called Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I told Farrakhan, I said, I need to holler at you. And I flew to Chicago, and we had a long conversation. I told him, I said, Brother Minister, I'm fearing for my life. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a plot, because I didn't know if it was the police, the CIA, if niggas that shot niggas. It just was like, I thought I was next. So when I hollered at him, I was telling him that I wanted to arrange something where we could get everybody who had differences together in a room, and we can have a conversation and try to put it to a halt, because one thing about him, we listen to him. He like our leader. Like, even if you don't follow the Muslim religion, you respect Minister Louis Farrakhan enough to follow, his direction and take orders when he says something should happen as far as us meeting together, not telling you what to do, but just meeting of the minds, of conversion, being able to converse with somebody and get that understanding. And when we had that conversation, we set a date, and when we did the date, I remember this clear as yesterday. Fat Joe had a problem with Ice Cube because the West Side Connect was out. And Fat Joe got up because Minister Farrakhan was like, anybody got a problem, I need you to address it right now. And Fat Joe stood up and told Ice Cube, he was like, nigga, we loved you. When the West turned their back on you, we had your back. We loved you, nigga. How could you do us like that? Like, it was deep. Because Fat Joe thought that Cube was dissing the East Coast when he dropped the West Side Connect. But Cube explained it to him, no, I wasn't dissing. I was just representing. It's a big difference. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, then they shook hands and became dog. It was beautiful, man, because it was tension. Yeah. When Joe stood up, he's like, nigga, I don't catch no planes nowhere.
Old Fat Joe, too.
This nigga like,
old Snoop Dogg.
I'm like, nigga, I don't catch no planes, nigga. I took a tour bus all the way from whoop-de-whoop from here and whoop-de-whoop just so I can look you in your eyes and tell you this, Ice Cube. Nigga, we loved you, nigga. It was real.
Yeah, from the heart.
It's like, nigga, and then everybody in the room was like, damn,
cuz. Cube and Common hugged and all that stuff.
It was real. Cube and Cam, everything, it was real.
Yeah.
It was real, man. Me and Bone Thugs, we got our shit together because of the Eazy-E shit. It wasn't nothing major, but it just was like,
every little thing.
Like, fuck that, let's bring this shit to the, nigga, I love everybody, nigga. I ain't got no problems with nobody, nigga. That old nigga that he ain't with me no more. This the new me.
Right. Then you and Puff went on the Steve Harvey show.
Now, let me tell you how that happened. We was doing fucking Showtime at the Apollo, and Puffy dressing room was at the bottom, and mine was at the top. And they didn't have us, I guess they thought we was, and then Steve Harvey just took it amongst himself to say, hey, man, Puff is downstairs, man. I'm going to bring him up here so you niggas can talk, man. We like, all right, well, nigga, we cool. We talk any motherfucking way. So he come upstairs, and he like, I want to put y'all on my show so everybody can see y'all together and see the love. And we like, nigga, we what this shit? I fuck with Puff. This is my nigga. So then we went on the Steve Harvey show from there because Steve felt like we should let the world see that we really love each other instead of it being a secret.
Yeah. It's weird that the way you and Puff, you're like almost the survivors in a sense, right? Like this situation is like, is that tough to deal with? Because I've seen you say recently that you feel like a lot of what you're doing, you could see if Pac and Biggie had lived, they would be doing the same type of things you're doing.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Tupac was 20 steps ahead of me with thinking and doing the shit that I've done and the shit that I mastered. He had it already mastered when I was trying to figure it out. Yeah. The same with Biggie. I just feel like they would have, done things out of the ordinary. Biggie was ahead with that fashion shit. He was changing the game. If he'd have lived, he would have been able to diversify his portfolio the way Puffy's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he helped create Puffy because his pen and his get down was, directing Puff because he was the running mate, Batman and Robin, just like my pen helped direct Dr. Dre. It's like, you got to understand, that's what happens when one becomes one from his pen to his voice.
Yeah. Right. Talk about the fashion. You was ahead of your time, too. You brought the hockey jerseys to the game.
Yeah, we was popping them hockey jerseys. Because we was in the big clothes, and it was a different look, with the numbers on it, and the logos was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was something different. We was always trying to be ourselves, but be different. Because it's like, New York was always the Mecca. From Adidas, to sweatsuits, to gold chains, to Kangos, to whatever the fuck. Gucci, to Dapper Dan, to everything that they did. Belt buckles, gold teeth. They set the bar. So it's like we was next in line.
Yeah, I remember that era. I was young at the time, but I never been to California, but I remember staying up to watch the box to see your videos. And that's how we had to do it. And then like Menace to Society came out around the same time. Everyone was wearing flannel and that was like my first exposure to like West Coast life. So.
And the box was crazy. I didn't have nowhere to stay at the time or no money. I was at my cousin Tammy's house, and the box came on like about 15 times in a row. That motherfucker came on back to back. She was like, "Ooh, you gonna be rich." I'm like, I ain't getting no money off this shit.
Cousin Tammy, that sounds like You mentioned her in the round before a couple times, right? Okay, it's a real cousin.
Yeah, real talk.
Real talk. And on one of the last projects you put out, on Make America Crip Again, you had a line. You said you touched your first 25 million when you were 30.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
What was that experience like? Being 30 years old, touching 25 million.
Blew it fast. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we ain't based off money, you know. We don't let the money make us, we make money. So the number ain't it's what you can do with it. It's, you know, the people that are blessed with that number is the amazing number. The people that ate off of that, the people that, you know, progressed and became something, got an opportunity to go to school and, you know, do something different. That's what it's about.
Right. But when did you also get bit with this acting bug? Because I was looking at the discography, the IMDb, I guess, and I'm like, yo, Snoop really's been a part of some classic pictures. Like Baby Boy was probably on BT right now as we speak. Training Day.
Uh-huh.
Like, at what point did you try to make that, start to make that transition?
My first album, Doggystyle, if you listen to it, it's a whole lot of Superfly and the Mac.
Right.
Throughout the whole project. If you close your eyes, you think you're watching a movie. So I spent off of that and said I want to do a mini movie because I love Thriller from Michael Jackson. I told Dr. Dre, let's do one for Murder Was the Case, just like Thriller. And that was my first opportunity to be able to act with Charlie Murphy and really see if I had what it takes. And I liked what I did. I think it was gangster, but I didn't think I was good enough. So just toying around with it, a couple of opportunities came. I got to be in a movie called Caught Up, The Ride. There was a few opportunities that came. And then Ernest Dickerson, who wrote and directed Juice, got at me. And he was like, I got an idea for a movie about a character named Jimmy Bones from the 70s who gets killed. And then he comes back, his spirit comes back. And it's just the shit sounded dope as fuck. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And I'm like, this the nigga that did Juice? Hell yeah. And he was like, guess who your co-star gonna be? I'm like, who? That nigga said Pam Grier. I was like, nigga, who? Pam Grier?
Poster in the wall comes to life.
Nigga, please. You hear me? So from there, it's like I wanted to be an actor now because I'm like, I'm acting with Pam Grier, Clifton Powell, Ricky Harris. I'm on screen with the best of them now. And Ernest Dickerson is directing me. And I'm over here locked and loaded in my character and really becoming Jimmy Bones. And it's like, I can really do this shit. I like this shit. I love it. And then more opportunities started coming. I got to be in Starsky and Hutch. I got to be in Old School. And I got the call for Training Day. I got the call for Baby Boy. It was like they just was coming back to back to back. And it was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
I remember when you was on Martin.
Favorite performance?
My favorite performance?
I liked you on Martin.
Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, when you was on that show. Yeah.
That was that era.
Yeah.
I like Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
I thought Huggy Bear was dope.
Yeah.
I had a scene with Fred Williamson, like, that's the godfather of fucking black acting. Him and Jim Brown.
Yeah. Training Day was hard though, man. When you was in the wheelchair and that's about to be 20 years old too in a couple years.
Ain't that
That's
crazy? Wow.
How do you decide what projects you do? Like, the range is so crazy. Like, from Martha Stewart's in, you're doing a game show now, Joker's Wild.
It's like the new Merv Griffin, man.
What's the process? Like, what does Snoop Dogg turn down? Like, what makes something right to you? Like, how do you make the judgment of what you want to get involved with and what you don't when projects come your way?
First of all, it got to be fun. It's got to be fun for me to where I love doing it and don't feel like it's a job. I hate doing shit that's a stress that, fuck, man, I got to do this shit. Like, when I do the GGN, I be excited to do this shit. Who's the 3 guests today? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, Joker's Wild. Like, I give money away. This shit is fine. It's fly as a motherfucker. I get to wear a tuxedo and give money away on TV. Nigga, this is the shit. Martha and Snoop. Nigga, I get to eat free food with this rich lady right here. She gonna teach me how to finesse the game and get me drunk on television. Oh, man. So it's gotta be something that's intriguing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's fun. When I did my show, Coach Snoop, I wanted to let people see the intricacies of me coaching. They had heard about or maybe heard the myth of Snoop. coaches. But when you think of that, maybe he gave some money to some little kids. And
how hands-on you are, they wouldn't know.
when you watch the show and you see, no, this nigga's part of their lives. He's in there, he's coaching them. He's a life coach and a football coach. And these stories of these kids, and oh my God, it's a beautiful story. But it's fun. I love coaching, so that's why I allow people to come in my world to see what I was doing. I was coaching for 13 years before I allowed any cameras on the scene.
Wow.
You got players in the league, right? Super Bowl champions, everything.
They going hard.
legacy.
They making the most of it, you know what I'm saying? We trying to be like Pop Warner.
I think a project that you don't get a lot of credit for is the blue carpet treatment. I think that's like my second favorite Snoop after Doggystyle.
I think that's my second favorite Snoop Dogg album.
Had a
That
lot of joints in
motherfucker
there.
was hard.
Yeah. Do you remember like sessions from that, like in that
Hell
whole process?
We made that motherfucker on Wilcox in Selma. We had a studio called the Crippin' Kitchen. That motherfucker had marble rocks, nigga, with blue rags, and the DJ Pooh gave me some euphonic speakers. That motherfucker was gigantic with big ass horns. And when you come in, that motherfucker was so banged out. And in the back of the room, you had Battle Cat and all the producers. They had a little shit set up right here. It just was a funk. It was a museum for funk. It was that shit.
Yeah. And you had Dre rapping. That was like the first time Dre returned to like
On the Magic.
Yeah.
He returned the favor. and we had Angie Stone go get D'Angelo. It was
Right.
a lot of work to get him to be on that song. She went and got him. Thank you, Angie.
Wow. That was a great project. And then you had Game and the record with
Oh yeah, Gang Banging
Game Bang
101.
101. You had a lot of great records, Snoop.
Hard.
That was Bloods, Crips to the never like ever before. Never even the Peace Treaty was cool, but that record right there, and we went on tour together.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Me and Game. Shout out to the Game. That's my nephew. He doing it big, man.
Right. And I know we talked about it a little bit earlier with the features and stuff like that. Like, do you remember some of your memorable or favorite guest features?
Slick Rick, a song for Kid Capri. This is when
Soundtrack to the Streets?
yeah, it was called Unify. And that was my first time working with Slick Rick. I was so fucking happy. Like,
You paid homage on Doggystyle.
yeah, but to work with him is different. Like,
Put the chains on you?
come on, my nigga. All 75 of them. But Kid Capri, was doing something to bring the East and West together because it was, niggas had died. And it was like, okay, we need something to, and that record right there was just all about that. Because it was two rappers that admired each other, one inspired by, and they just flowing their asses off back to back. We just went back to back to back to back to back, just bar after bar after bar. Shit is cold.
So you like that whole essence of MCing, of the MC sort of trading back and forth? Like, did you listen to old school Cold Crush and all kind of stuff?
I used to
beforehand?
battle rap. And when you battle rap back then, you would only get 8 bars. And then that nigga gotta go. He gotta go off of you. That's your last, when you turning that 7 into 8, he coming right off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
You got to keep
art
that
of rap.
rhythm going
Yeah, that's
to
the
even
art
win the
of rap.
battle.
Yeah. We put levels of it on it because New York created it. So we was like, if we ever battle a New York nigga, we got to be better than them and then some. Because they created it. So we added levels to the shit that they didn't have. Like they would battle, but the treacherous three, they'd say they shit, boom. Then the next niggas would come up and say that shit. Nah, nigga, we talking about nigga. Nah. So now you got to think now. Your thinking got to be like this.
Another New York nigga that you're battling with, man, before we get out of here, is Donald Trump. So I always wanted to know, I know you touched on it a little bit on the Breakfast Club, but I always thought it was weird because it seemed like you guys had some sort of rapport relationship prior to him becoming the president.
Yeah, like he did with most niggas. Like, he was a dude with a lot of money that, if he had an event that he wanted some hip shit to be a part of, he paid you a nice ticket, you show up, meet him, cool dude, keep it moving.
Pick up the bag.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Point blank. So it's like, and then when you get into the office, it's like you see a different version of that businessman that you met, but then at the same time, he's a businessman. He's not a politician. So he's running America like a business as opposed to a politician. A politician is political and he's compassionate and understanding. A businessman is shrewd That's the number one code of being a great businessman. You have to be shrewd. If you want to be one of those billionaires like he is. But if you want to be a millionaire, you can have a little flexibility about yourself. But the billionaires, just look at them. Go talk to them. They're all old and shrewd. Get these niggas out of here. What?
But you wouldn't be open to having a conversation with them? I mean,
For what?
I mean, discourse and communication is important.
Everybody got to hear it, though. We don't need to be no Kanye West behind closed doors shit, nigga. Open it up. Talk to me loud, Donnie. Cause some niggas gonna be in the back. Ask the nigga this shit, cuz. Yeah, like my nigga said from Harlem. He said, nigga, what's happening with that, with the marijuana laws? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be shit like that where it's an open forum where it ain't just me. I'm just probably the nigga sitting at the table with him, but, you know, we like to take some questions from the crowd. Yeah, this is D-Bone from Detroit. When the fuck y'all gonna fix the water problem in Flint, nigga?
Right.
You know, real shit. Then it's like, it ain't just me. It's us. But is he ready for that? Do he want that? Do you want to open yourself up to all of that? Because that's what you're going to get because you ain't been putting out the right energy. Obama put out the right energy. That's why whenever he showed up, niggas didn't just bash him and throw shit at him. They was like, you know, President, what do you think about, you know, we want to raising their hands.
Respect,
yeah, that way. They ought to throw a shoe at this nigga like they did Bush.
And you were critical of Kanye. Should we give up on Kanye? Like, what do you stand now?
No, we can't give up on him, man. He won us, man. He won us. We can't give up on him. You know, like I say, I'm not gonna bash him no more. I'm gonna pray for him and hope he get better. And you know, hopefully he'll take what I said the right way and not the wrong way, and not think I was trying to clown him and go bad on him. It's just the shit that he said was so fucking out of pocket. It was like the nigga in me had to respond for all my nigga ancestors that couldn't respond.
Right.
No, this time's like you show the old dog and then you clean it back up. It's like just these flashes.
I'm sorry.
Like the little girl in the videos. And
It's
all
funny
that.
because it's like I think there's a generation that sees Snoop, Martha Stewart, you know. But I know you from Murder Was the Case, you know.
Put the doggy back between the Snoop and the dog.
It's like
Put it back in the middle, huh?
I know that guy, you know, from the flannel running with corrupt. What's my name, fool? Like that's the Snoop I know.
But see, when you grow in front of people, they have to allow you to grow fully. Like, he's still here, but I don't tap into that as much as I tap into the one I'm trying to become, like the grandfather, that man. I want to become him. To go back to this dude, I'm liable to be in court again. I'm liable to be fighting for my life. I'm liable to be not here.
Yeah. You said that like positive, like it sounds cliche, but like projecting positivity and stuff like. Because even like with the music, like I used to hate when people would say, like I never talk about death a lot because I feel like you bring that energy that way, like. But like a lot of times, rap records were doing that in the era. Like even Biggie's album was called "Ready to Die," but you didn't think Biggie was really gonna die. You know what I mean? But like, how important is that to like keep that positive energy out there?
Well, Murder Was the Case was wrote before I caught a case.
Right.
So try that on for size. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, after that, I wrote about life, living, tomorrow.
Boss life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, exceeding the expectations and, you know, becoming more than what you thought and more than I thought. Like, just to be here. The hard part is being here. If you make it to see another day, the rest is easy.
How do you feel about the idea that you're like the most famous rapper? Like you're the one that everybody, the mamas and the grandmas know. Like,
Who said that?
I think you might be. You got a wax figure, Madame Tussauds, Snoop.
Yeah. They put some wax on a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
but do you care about those accolades or like where you are, the greatest MCs list, like those kind of things? Like,
Nah, I be tripping, man. I put up something on Instagram the other day because it
Yeah, I saw that.
they had the MCs, they flows, and they this, and they that. And I appreciated it, so I throw them up there, the ones that I thought was worthy. They had Kendrick, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Ice Cube, myself, Nate Dogg. So it was like, you know, it created some conversation. That, you know, because when I dropped mines, I knew niggas was going to say either it's too high or too low. And the consensus was it's too low on the flow. Or, it was like either the flow or something. They was like, nah, nigga, your flow got to be 99.
It's like Madden ratings.
Exactly. But I wasn't tripping, so it was like, you know, it don't bother me as much as it used to when I was competing with niggas like Ice Cube and Jay-Z and Nas and whoever the number one nigga was, I was like, I was on him. Not coming at him, but, letting him know I was there. And I think I did a great job of that. I think that through my career, whoever was number one, if I wasn't number one, they knew I was on their motherfucking ass. And they had to either come home, and what I mean by coming home, either you borrow a piece of the page, or you have one of the pages be a part of your page.
Right.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Like, that's when like when an artist can say, I got a record for you. I need you on the song. For real? Okay, cool. That's respect. And then for you to reach out to that artist that's number one or number two, and you say, I got something for you. And he say, for real? And he get on it. Then it's like we ain't competing no more. We competing against the game. I never competed against Jay-Z, Nas, Cube, or whoever was number one. None of them. I competed against the game to where that the rap game would know. If you ever say top 5 in my prime, always, hands down. Then it got to the point where I was the king of the West for about 20 years. 20 years. Who does that? I don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, that's you, cuz. Handle that. You know what I'm saying? We crowned him. Look, you know what's crazy about that?
What was that moment like for you?
Now watch this. We crowned Kendrick Lamar before he was the king.
Good kid hadn't even come out yet.
He had a show, nigga, at the Fox in Hollywood. Dr. Dre even came to the show and was in the audience. And this nigga was killing it. He didn't have no record up, but he had so many fucking hits and everybody was singing all this shit. I'm like, this nigga is the shit, cuz. So, nigga, we all go on stage. Everybody except Dr. Dre stay in the crowd. Me, gang, all the West Coast legends. We lined up on stage. And motherfucker give me the mic. And I say, I like to crown the new king of the West Coast, Kendrick Lamar. And my nigga started crying.
Yeah, that was real.
Like, for real.
That
like,
was real.
It was deep. Cause it was like, nigga, we seen right there, like, nigga, it's like, this nigga's Han Solo, nigga. Nigga, hand it over, nigga. Get that nigga the stick, nigga. I was like, I gave him the mic, Elliot, the nigga, he put his head right here. He put his head on my chest like I'm consoling my real nephew. He like, breaking down. I'm like, then he break down for about a minute. Come out of that shit. That nigga do a duet with somebody. He brings somebody out. Them niggas do a duet that's so motherfucking hard. I never even heard the song. I'm like, I think it was J-Rock. It was one of them niggas. I'm like, that shit was hard as fuck. I'm like, this nigga is the one.
Right.
You know, when you the one, you the one. When I was crowned the one, Cube crowned me. Cube crowned me the king of the West Coast. Because he was the king before me. Yeah. So we performing, we doing shows. He going after me. Uh-oh. I'm on last. Uh-oh. Yeah. And he ain't got no problem with it. It's my OG. So it's like, that's why I had to give Kendrick that same thing, because the way you get it is the way you gotta give it. Now, if I'd had to take my shit, then Kendrick would have had to take the crown. Yeah. But he like, I earned the crown.
He lived up to it, though, because like you said, this is even before Good Kid, these albums came out. You guys saw it, and he's lived up to that.
Man, please, he lived past that. Yeah. For real. He holding us down right now. The West, we the shit, but he the backbone.
Right.
Know that.
That's a fact.
The backbone of the culture, man. So thank you, Snoop.
Thanks, Snoop.
No, thank y'all.
Brother.
Man, I appreciate y'all for coming through, you know what I'm saying, to the compound. Give me a few moments of your time.
He goes from a 20-sack pyramid to hosting the Joker's Wild.
See, because yesterday I didn't have time, but today I got time, cuz.
All right, Snoop, thank you.
Rap Radar Podcast.
Yeah, Rap Radar Podcast.
Rap Radar Podcast coming at you live. Big Snoop Dogg coming up next.